As general manager of a retail store, Brad uses local vendors for cleaning and maintenance. His vendors do not accept credit, so Brad must pay them using a checkbook that is tied to a local business checking account, which is funded by his corporate office. To pay his vendor, Brad unlocks his desk drawer, takes out the checkbook, handwrites the date, paid to, and amount, then signs the check and gives it to his vendor. In order to comply with accounts payable practices, Brad has to keep up with all the work orders and invoices from his vendors, and once a week he must manually reconcile the checkbook with the invoices, fill out the appropriate paperwork, and send it all to corporate. Once the paperwork reaches corporate, Janet, the AP clerk, takes this information and manually enters it into the company's ERP system. Documents have to be scanned and linked to the information she entered, where it won't get reviewed for accuracy and policy compliance for several weeks, if at all. If any of this paperwork is incorrect or any mistakes made, the back office becomes a mess, and the front office is left with an unexplained financial discrepancy. That's not even considering the very real possibility of fraud if Brad leaves his checkbook laying out on his desk one day and some of those checks disappear. Let's take another look at this process using Perceptive Secure Print software solution. To pay his vendor, Brad enters the data for the check into his computer and scans the work order. At this point, two processes are automated and happen simultaneously. 1. A check is immediately printed, complete with static data, variable data, and Brad's signature. The check numbers and MICR line reference one central checking account for all locations that is maintained by corporate. And 2. Perceptive Secure Print automatically captures an image of the check being printed and stores it in the ERP system, where Janet can see the check and invoice immediately when the transaction occurs. She can approve the transaction on the spot or address any problems in real time. Perceptive Secure Print maintains a full audit trail, so company assets are proactively managed and protected. Corporate does not have to keep cash tied up in separate bank accounts for Brad's location. Fraud elimination. No more checkbook to worry about keeping under lock and key. Eliminates dual entry, manual processes, and risk of human error. Eliminate weeks of delays with having to move paperwork between remote locations and head office. Automated processes happen in real time. Learn more about how Perceptive Secure Print and other solutions can protect your business and streamline your processes. Visit perceptivesoftware.com.